Hello YouTube, welcome back to this week's video. This is 2E0IQJ. Check it out, we've got ourselves a Radtel rt860 to play on the channel. And I got it from Amazon for a grand total of £49. They said order it in the next 2 hours and you'll get it the same evening. So ordered it for the next 2 hours and it didn't come until the next morning. They sent me a message about 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening, said it wasn't going to be delivered. Anyhow, it turned up the next morning without any problems. And this is just a basic 270 radio, but it's also got the HF mod in there, so you can get 4 HF off this, listen to like 20 metres, 40 metres and so on. It's got SSB receiver and I'll show you that in this video. So at the top of the radio you've got an on and off volume switch. You've got what looks like a dial there for changing the channel. That's not, I'll show you what that does in a sec. You've got the antenna there for 270. On the side you've got your 2 PTT switches and you've got the button there which is like a multifunction button. You've got your speaker, your screen which isn't colour, it's black and white, which is good because you can see in bright light. Got your keypad there, and here you've got the place there for your microphone, your programming cables and so on. Unfortunately at the moment this isn't supported on Chirp, so if I want to program I'll just do it manually. I'll put a few repeaters in there. And on the side here, we've got ourselves USB-C charging. Now in the box it does come with USB-C cable, charger and a desktop charger. You can either use a desktop charger or you can just plug it straight in via USB-C to charge up the radio, and there's your TX RX LED there. Now this is not actually a dial of sorts. If we take this off, you can see there we've got a place for an extra antenna, and in this video I'm going to stick on one of them donut antennas and see what it receives on the HF. So what I'll do now is I'll reposition the camera and have a quick look through the menus. Okay, when you first power on the radio, mine's gone into VFO mode, and you can see there we're on 145.45. You can see VFO B, you can see VFO FM, high power and wide. Now to input a frequency, just type it out on the keypad, so you can do 433 400. And I'm going to go back to say 145. We go back there just by typing in the frequency. Now if you want to change it from AM to SSB and stuff, I've got mine set up on key 1 and you can assign all the keys to do different things. So I press and hold number 1. It says RX AM, RX SSB, RX FM. Now it won't actually transmit in AM and it won't actually transmit in SSB. It'll only receive in AM and SSB. So it might be good for the old SSB now. I should be trying that at some point. Press and hold number 2. I've got mine set up as a spectrum light scope. We're going to press and hold number 3 and it drops the squelch. Press and hold number 3 again and it puts the squelch back on. If you go into menu, you've got basic set. If I go to basic set, you can put like your name in, the call sign in there. You can turn the voice prompt off, the annoying key beep off and so on. If you go to key define, you can define what keys do what. So if I go down to say long press number 3, mine's got monitor, you can do number 4 for high low power and so on. If you go back to analog sets, you can set your squelch level, TX, start tone, end tone and so on. Mic gain, speaker gain. Go to channel set, you can set your C to CSS, your receive C to CSS, DCS, TX and so on, and you'll set your TX frequency, so you do your repeaters. I'm not sure on zone at the moment because I've not been playing around with that. You've got radio, you've got time management, extended, and back to the basic set. Now on the side of mine, because I've set this up, if I just tap this button here, it says radio starting and it's going to go into the HF mode. You can see there we're on upper sideband shortwave 14270. You can see there we've got a few new options at the bottom there. You've got your step, let's see if we can go in a bit closer. There you go, step, bandwidth, LNA and BVFO. Now mine's set to 2000. I found if it was on 000 it was deaf, so I upped it and it finally got it to receive something. So all I did with the donut antenna was put it on top 14270 and upped it so I could hear stuff. You'll see there by the 14 we've got an arrow. If we press the star key, you'll see it goes to 04. Press it again, you can change the step by using the up and down keys. So I want to go upper step, 50k, 10k, 5k, 1k and 9k. Let's go back to 1k. There I can press it again, change the bandwidth, press it again, and I can change the LNA, and then I'll up the BVFO by using the up and down with the arrow keys just by pressing the star. Now if you want to change in this mode like to AM, FM sideband and stuff, just press the hash key there, the VM, the Virgin Media button. So you've got CW, you've got LSB, you also got USB. You can even hold it down and you'll get reset radio, please wait. And now we're in AM, can hold it down again. Reset radio, please wait. Again, we're in AM, we're in long wave now. Press and hold the button, reset radio. We're in FM, press and hold it again. And we're now back into AM. And I can just should be able to press the VM button to change it back into, well, let's go back into that one. Come on, you can do it. There we go. The VM button should now change it to upper sideband, lower sideband and carrier wave and stuff. So, quick look at the menus. Right, let's go out on location and see if we can receive anything off this radio. We'll do a test on the sideband on 20 metres and 40 metres. We'll also do a test on the airband. Now to get back to normal radio operation, if I zoom out the camera, just press the buttons on the side there, the PTT. That gets you back. You see there, 1145 425. Okay, we're on location again at Japanese Gardens to see if we can receive anything off this Radtel rt860 radio. Check it out, what a lovely evening this is. Let's see if we can hear anything off the radio. At the moment, it's sitting there on 120.4. And look at that, bright light, you can see the screen, unlike them other colour screen rubbish radios. There we go. We had something there come through from air traffic control. See if we get anything else.
Right heading 185, descend 4,000 feet, channel 673.
So it's receiving airband. Okay, I want to give it a quick test on 20 metres, and we're using the donut antenna. I've got it sitting there on 14074. We're going to adjust the top here to get the loudest signal come through. We'll see if you can hear anyone on 20 metres. We've definitely got something coming through there, ft8 data. Let's go down the band so we can hear any Morse code. Just switch it into CW, let's go down. Oh, something. There we are. A lot more code coming through. Certainly picking up all right on HF. Okay, I've just tried it on 40 metres. We are getting a lot of Morse coming through. So for this little radio here and these donut antennas, it's working very, very well. Can't be bad. Okay, it was a quick look at the Radtel rt860. What we've done so far, playing around with the radio, and I'm really liking this radio. Shame it's not supported on Chirp, but that's no big deal. I can program it, and I'll do a video on that if you want to see a video on that. Show you how to program the radio via the handset. You can even call it a name. And I've done GB3 Rex Wellington City just to test it. But receiving on airband was fine, and receiving on like 20 metres, 40 metres stuff was also fine. Using them donut antennas, they're quite cool, them donut antennas. You get two of them for £9, I think I paid for them. So that's a bargain, and it fits on the top there nicely. Now if you want to put it on the top with the aerial, still with the aerial connected, has to go on the side, but take the aerial off and you can use it wherever you want it. Now the way I tuned it in, like I said in the video, I just dialed in 14074 and adjusted the dial for the loudest signal, and I was good to go. Showing the bands wasn't very much more active, but was able to hear stations across there and plenty of Morse code activity. Anyway, if you found the video of some use, know what to do, give it a thumbs up. It tells that YouTube people I'm doing a good job. If you don't like the video, yeah, the other button seems to work too. But as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in another video. This is 2E0 IQJ 73s for now.